This is a video that I'm making to the Misc, and about how the Misc will corrupt your mind and make you see the world in a very fucked up and scary way. First off, I want to say, just to YouTube in general, that I am now making YouTube videos. I'm going to become one of those people who sits there and talks to a camera and talks about his day as if anyone watching truly gives a fuck. But really, this isn't about talking to you people on YouTube. This is more for myself. You see, this is going to be a way for me to record my thoughts day to day. It's basically like a diary, a video diary, a blog, so that I can look back on the years from now and examine myself and see how I've grown as an individual and how my thoughts have changed over the years and how I look different, how I sound different, how maybe my mannerisms are different. Anyways, some of you on the Misc may recognize me from such threads as the thread I made about me mowing my front lawn and having to sit there and watch my two neighbors as they made out the entire fucking time on their car in their driveway, because they couldn't go in the house to do that. They had to do it in the driveway while I was mowing the lawn, and how it enraged me. I got a lot of negs for that. Misc likes to neg people. If they don't like something you say, then they'll neg you, and it hurts my e-peen oh so badly. I made a thread as well, which some of you may be aware of, some of you may not be aware of, where about how me and a particular ex made a particular type of necklace. And I posted pictures, because if you don't post pictures for the Misc, you go, oh, no pics, I'm gonna neg you on my keyboard. So I posted the pictures, and some Misc detectives hunted down my ex's Facebook profile, and they decided to send me a link to it, okay? So I had to delete the thread because I didn't want her to get sent this link of the necklace that we made. So then, one of the guys that sent me the link, he sent me another message like 10 minutes later linking me to a thread entitled, Calling Out Hoxican, the faggot that, you know, blank, 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 necklace, blank. I don't remember exactly what it was titled, so I had to cry to mods to get that deleted as well. And I also made a thread the other day about how I went into the gym and I was doing my deadlifts. It was my deadlifts day. I went in about 7:30. All 10 power racks were taken up. I've got something to add on to that too, actually. I went into the gym. All 10 power racks were taken. There was one 45-pound barbell that is not associated with the power racks. So I went and I grabbed that and I threw on my weights. And I went up in front of all like 40 people because the gym was really fucking packed there. So I started doing my deadlifts in front of all these people. And after my second set, I went to get a drink at the drinking fountain, and I came back. And as on my way back, I noticed that everyone was staring at me, and then staring down towards the area of my dick, right? And I'm just in my mind thinking, what the fuck is going on? So I get back to the barbell. I look down at the barbell, and there's just blood all over the equipment. So I'm looking around the gym, you know, like looking to see if anyone's watching me, and I'm, you know, feeling embarrassed because I'm getting my life force from my body all over the equipment. I'm just like, wow, if someone else got blood on the fucking weights, I don't think I'd want to use that weight. So I'm getting my blood on this shit, and people are going to have to use it, right? Anyways, I was thinking about, should I just leave because I'm getting blood on shit, or should I finish my workout? I finished it. I just said, fuck it, I'm going to finish it. And so I did. During my leg extension set, it was my second lift that I do after deadlifts. I started, in between the sets, I started picking the calluses off my hands and throwing it on the ground at the gym. And I wasn't doing this on purpose. I just do it subconsciously. I pick my skin and I throw it off. I chew my lips. I don't think about it, I just do it. And then I started thinking, wow, I am desecrating this holy place. For many of us on the Misc, the gym is a place of worship. It's like a mosque. It's a sanctuary. It's a place you can go and forget about the tribulations and trivialities of day-to-day life, and you can just lift away the day. And I was desecrating this place. I was committing blasphemy in the gym by picking my dead, decrepit skin and throwing it on the ground. And I just left it on the ground, you know. I'm not going to, like, get up close on the ground and start, you know, stick my face in there and start inspecting it and picking up little bits of dead skin. I'm not going to do that. I'm getting off topic. The Misc is a great place, but it's also a place of corruption. It has a wealth of knowledge, and it has a wealth of ignorance as well. There's a lot of immature posts on the Misc, and I like that. I like immature posts. I make immature posts. There's nights where I'll sit there and I'll laugh out loud for like a couple minutes at some posts because I think they're so funny. But it will start to fuck with your mind. Some of the things that Misc spouts there messes with your head, especially if you're very pessimistic and cynical like me. It really does fuck with your head, because I'm going around in my day-to-day life now, and I'm comparing my height to people, you know. If I see someone shorter than me, I'll ridicule them in my mind, you know, like, yeah, you fucking manlet, you know, in my mind. Not gonna say that to his face and, you know, hurt someone's feelings or whatever, and just act like a dick, but if I see someone taller than me, I'll get fucking pissed, like, you motherfucker, you don't deserve that height. Okay, no, I won't actually do that, but I do ridicule people that are shorter than me. I'm starting to view women as nothing but sluts, whores, and people who will cheat on you in a heartbeat. You know, they'll cheat on you in a second, and they'll monkey branch off to the next guy. I can't trust women anymore, and that's fine with me. I'm using Misc memes in real life. Like, if my friends get upset with something, I'll be like, your jimmies rustled? And they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? They don't know what that means. Like, I was hanging out with one of my friends a couple of weeks ago, and I was telling him a story about how I got into human biology, my human biology class, 5 minutes late. And this class is a big lecture class, about 150 people. And I walked in the front, because there's only one way in, and that's the front, right? And I tripped over myself. I didn't, you know, fall on the ground, but I tripped over my legs and had to catch my balance. And I told my friend that, and I explained to him, yeah, after I tripped, I looked up, and everyone there was just Bert staring me. Well, he didn't know what Bert staring meant. He just kind of fucking sat there, and he Bert stared me. See, fuck, I'm doing it again. I'm using Misc memes now. No, he stared at me. He didn't know what I was talking about. But the worst part about the Misc is now that I feel guilty when I masturbate. You know, I used to be able to masturbate like 4 times a day, every day, for like years and not feel a fucking thing about it. I didn't think a goddamn thing about it. But now if I masturbate once in like 4 days, I'm like, oh god, I failed. I couldn't even make it a week, and I feel guilty about it, you know? Because these no fat threads have just convinced me that I have an addiction, and I'm going to lose interest in women if I masturbate to porn. I've kind of noticed that, though. I've kind of noticed that when I do masturbate to porn, I don't really pay attention to women as much. But, you know, I feel guilty about masturbating now, and that sucks. Anyways, if you have a weak mind, if you're very cynical like me, if you're not capable of individualistic thought, if you're not a free thinker and you're easily influenced, don't go to the Misc too often. Because the Misc will make you view the world in a different way, and it's not good.